Yo, 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 this is DJ Blue Radio, the J Blue Show, streaming on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And I'm your host, J Blue Sanders. And today, as of Saturday, August 1st, I got a special guest with me today. His name is Quano out of Los Angeles, California. How you doing today, sir?
Doing good, and yourself?
I'm doing great, man. So how you doing right now?
Doing pretty good, man. Just getting to the money.
Okay, so your name is okay, so let me get this right. So Quano, correct?
Correct. Quano.
Quano, for sure. All right. Quano, tell us who you are and what you do.
Man, I'm Quano from LA, man. I've just been rapping, bro. Been rapping since 8th grade, freestyling in classes and all that.
Okay.
Trying to take off.
Okay. I respect that. That's what's up, man. So how old are you?
26, birthday coming up. August 18th, gonna be 27.
Happy early birthday, Quavo. That's what's up, man.
Thank you.
All right, man. That's cool. So you're a songwriter. You're rapping. Why did you become a rapper?
Growing up in school, man, I hated the work, man. Like, music just interested me. And then, like, we used to have them roasting sessions when, like, we be rapping and stuff, roasting on each other. And, like, I just fell in love with it ever since then, tried to keep it going. Just barely, like, recently just trying to take it serious, trying to get into the stew, do everything professionally, trying to get my name up there, like, trying to do videos and all that, just trying to take it serious.
Okay, so do you own a record label?
Nah, I want to. That's a dream of mine.
Okay, that's what's up, man. So are you a part of a record label?
Nah, I'm out here by myself, independent.
Independent. All right, for sure. And where can we find your music at, man?
You can find me on SoundCloud, QB_Quano, Quano.
Okay, I respect that. We're gonna check it out, everybody. Make sure that you, everybody that's listening right now. First of all, we love you, and we love you, Quano, and we thank everybody for tuning in and listening to this episode. This is episode 16, Quano, on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player, powered by Immortal Master Floppy. I'm your host, J Blue Sanders, and you're listening to my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, the J Blue Show. Quano is our special guest today. He's from Los Angeles, California. He's a rapper, songwriter. He's not part of a label yet. He's not assigned. He doesn't own a label yet, but he's 26 and he's ready to take off. So Quano, tell us a little bit about we want to know. Tell us a little bit about your background.
Man, I've just been moving around. Mom kept getting, like, new jobs. We lived, like, in New York, Atlanta, South Carolina, Florida. Settled down in LA. And shit, man, just trying to get to the money, man. Use it.
For sure. Get to the money. Music. All right. I like the fire in your soul, brother. That's what's up, man. All right. How has your practice changed over time since the pandemic?
I just been, like, in the house thinking, like, trying to get motivated to do music since everything shut down. You know, just trying to get motivated any way I can to, like, get in the studio and do this music.
That's right.
Or, like, if I'm going to get money, man, off top.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, so now what job or what profession do you most identify yourself with?
Just being a rapper.
Okay.
I came from working in warehouses and stuff like that just to get by.
Okay, so you worked in some warehouses. Okay, so what other jobs have you done besides being a rapper?
Man, you talking about, like, professionally, like in the workforce?
Yeah, professionally, anything.
Man, I came from working from agencies, ending your assignment for nothing. I came from working at little goofy companies that don't want to treat their employees fair. I've been everywhere out here in LA, man, working.
All right, for sure. All right. So you want to share with the? We want to know. Can you name 3 artists that inspires you? 3 rappers.
Definitely, man. I get inspired by Polo G from Chicago, off top. I get inspired by Rich Homie Quan from Atlanta. I get inspired from Young Thug too.
I'm sorry about that, man. You said you okay. One more time for me, brother. I got distracted there.
I get inspired from Polo G from Chicago.
Okay.
That's number 1. Inspired from Rich Homie Quan in Atlanta, and Young Thug from Atlanta.
Okay. All right. All right. So would those be some artists that you like to be compared to, or just someone you're inspired by?
The one I'm inspired by, like, I would try to, like, I guess I do like how they sound, like how they like flow and stuff. So I would like compare myself. Like sometimes if I'm writing a song, I'll go and compare myself to like a Rich Homie Quan song to see if it's similar, talking about the similar topics and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So like maybe.
Yeah. Okay. So, Quavo, tell us.
Quano.
We want to. Yeah, Quano. Quano. We want to know what are you making any money in the music industry right now today?
Not yet, man. I'm get there, man.
Okay, so not yet. You're getting there. Okay.
Trying to.
All right. So, now tell us, why are you not making any money in the music industry yet?
Just barely started, but you know I got some connections, like some homies that's doing it. They put me onto some things like DistroKid and stuff like that to get paid for your streams. So like when I get this new music coming out, like when I get done with tracks and stuff, I'm gonna be up there. It's gonna happen. It's gonna come.
Yeah. Okay. Do you make any beats?
No, I don't know how.
Okay. So you're a songwriter and a rapper, a vocalist.
Yes.
All right. Gotcha. Okay. So, all right. So, Quano, we want to know, what makes you angry about the music industry?
Man, they don't be putting the people that deserve to be on.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff I be listening to radio, like I'm like, man, this has no business being out. Like low key, like I know some dope artists that deserves that spot, that they ain't got it.
Yeah. Okay. I respect. Yeah, I hear you. That's a good answer. Yeah. It's a shady business, and it's yeah, it's pretty tough. So Quano, tell us, what superpowers would you consider having and why? In the music industry.
Like what? Like superpowers, like and turn invisible and something like that.
What superpowers do you think you might have in the music industry and why?
Like, what you mean by superpowers, though?
Okay, well, it could be any superpower. You know, I didn't mean to put you on blast like that, but I ask everybody that, and you're one of the first that asked me that. So okay, superpowers, like what superpowers do you think you might consider having in general, or in to the music industry? What is it that you could offer that could be a strength or weak, a strength or something positive?
Oh, now you're just saying like just a positive image, trying to be like promote positivity, not all that negative stuff, not all that like hatred and hating on other people. Like I'm all about building people. So like if I get on, like I'm bringing people with me, like off top. I don't care who it is. Like if you 100, bro, You will never see no type of hating from me at all, bro. I'll change that whole atmosphere.
Okay, all right. I like that. I like that. So you're talking about change. You're talking about building people up, and that's a superpower. That's a superpower. That can change. That can make a change, and that can build. A foundation and fellowship, in the music industry.
Definitely.
Okay. I like that, man. Good answer. Thank you, Quano. Everybody that's tuning in, this is episode 16, Quano, streaming on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And this episode will be available on demand on YouTube, Immortal Master Floppy, episode 16, Quano, hosted by J. Blue Sanders on my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, The J. Blue Show. Everybody, shout out to Lil B Crazy for the group chat on Instagram. I wouldn't even have access to Quano if it weren't for Lil B Crazy. But Quano, it's really good to have you here today, man. How you doing right now?
Doing yourself? All
right. Sounds good. Okay. I'm good too, man. I'm all good. I'm glad to be here today. Glad to be here today, man. So professionally, what's your goal in the music industry?
Professionally, I'm just trying to get known, man. I'm trying to get out there, trying to like build my homies up. I'm trying to like branch out, trying to reach out to anyone. Like I'll work with anyone in the music industry. Like I have like no bad blood with nobody, and like I'm just trying to like get it more positive, Just trying to get out there.
I got you. Well, you're at the right place at the right time. So, Mr. Quano, can you share one of your memorable responses you've had about your music?
Yeah, man, I was on Instagram and like I just got like this little random message, like this dude hit me up talking about he just heard my song Netflix and Chill, which is on YouTube, and he just told me like that's a dope song, like keep up the good work, don't give up, and like I got potential and stuff, and like that really stuck with me. And then like back, like I said, a couple years ago, when I was like dropping songs like that, I got like 5 people to share my stuff on Facebook, and that felt really good. I didn't even have to ask them to do it; they just did it.
Okay.
And I'm like, yeah, it had me thinking like maybe I can, maybe I can do this.
Wow, man, excellent. That sounds wonderful, man. Everybody, let's give Quano a round of applause. All right, yo, we back again. DJ Blue Radio, The J Blue Show, and we're streaming on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player, episode 16, Quano from Los Angeles, California, rapper. All right, it's Quano. That's Quano. Quano.
Definitely.
All right. So, wow, man. I've asked you some questions. You came up with some really good answers already. We have several more questions for you, and we don't want to share everything with everybody too soon. So we're not going to give them everything. We'll just give them a little bit.
Right.
And, we can't wait to have you on the next upcoming episode. So, like I said, we really appreciate your time that you're here right now. We love you, and we love the listeners and everybody that's listening and tuning in right now. We thank you very much. So, Quano, tell us, what role do you think the rappers have in society?
Being mentors for the kids, role models for people to look up to. Like, people gonna mimic what they do and what they talk about. Like, when they hear a song, people gonna want to live that life. So, like, the rappers, they really do got a power over the youth. Like, people mimicking them, wanting to be like them and stuff.
Yes, absolutely. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense. So what role do you want to have in society as an artist, as a rapper?
positivity. Like, I know hard times, man, and if anybody going through hard times, like, I just let you know I know what that feel like. So, like, with me getting on, like, I just want to, like, promote positivity, let people know, like, it's a light at the end of the tunnel. Like, it's a better day coming for you. Like, off top.
Okay. Okay. And what would you be doing if you was not rapping?
Working, getting money.
Working and getting money. Okay, good answer. All right. For sure.
Okay.
So you know what, man? So you know, you sound like you just getting started. Is that right?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So I'm gonna ask you something that I want to ask you something. I don't want to get political or too religious. I just want to ask this question. I ask everybody this. Do you think, Quano, do you think Trump should be in office? And do you think Trump needs to get out of office?
I mean, from what I've seen, it's a lot of people that's not a fan of him, you know. And he did, like, said a lot of harsh words on behalf of the Hispanic. And since my daughter is half Hispanic, you know, I wasn't really feeling that.
Okay.
So, some things he did say that I wasn't feeling, that I didn't like, that I took the wrong way. So I wouldn't want to consider that type of person as my president, you feel me? Like, the racism stuff, like, I'm not into at all.
Yeah. Not at all. Yeah, not at all. Yeah, Black Lives Matter. Everybody. Black Lives Matter. All lives matter. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to the people. Power to the people. All those everybody that's marching and all those protesters. We really appreciate you, and we thank you and all those doctors and nurses that are helping people, you know, trying to, you know, get them fixed, get them back together. You know, make sure that you keep those bodies clean and, you know, those hands clean, and keep that social distance, and keep wearing those masks, and stay home. You know, stay out the streets. It's crazy and wicked out there, everybody. But we really appreciate your time for listening to this episode. We got Quano here out of Los Angeles, California, and he's gonna answer some more questions here, and then we're gonna wrap this up. We don't want to hold you too long. How much more time do you got with us, Quano?
I got all day.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, if that's the case, you know, we'll ask, you know, maybe a few to several more questions, and, you know, everything will just be about you and what you do. So, Mr. Quano, you said you got social media, you got digital streaming platforms. So tell us one more time where we can find all your music and your social media.
You can find me on Instagram at QB_Quano. That's QB_QUANO. Then on YouTube, same thing. And then SoundCloud, QB_Quano.
All right. For sure.
Got a couple songs.
All right, for sure. So, so how long does it take you to write your songs?
It just depends on my mood. You know, one time I did a song in like about an hour when I was with the homies. Other than that, like, it just depends on the mood, how I'm feeling, the type of beat it is. Like, if I just want to say anything, or if I just want to, like, take the time and actually, you know, write and make it make sense, then it might take a little longer.
Yeah. So, what kind of rapping do you do? Like, I know, because I know there's like different genres of rap. So, like, do you rap to like trap beats, or do you like just you like G-funk type of music, or?
I say like trap beat, you know, like little slow beats, dark rap type beat.
Okay, dark rap. So, like, you know, kind of hardcore type beats.
Like, you know, just slow tempo.
Yeah, slow tempo, dark. Dark beats, yeah. Uh, what food and drink and song inspires you to do your music?
Man, I like salmon. Salmon inspires me. I get some Red Bull, my
Okay.
favorite drink, when I'm in the studio, and then like if I'm in the studio, if I need some inspiration, I might throw some little baby on, like any one of his songs. It inspires me, or some
Mm-hmm.
Rich Homie Quan, you know.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Good answer. That's what's up. Um, what do you dislike about your music, if you have any dislikes?
I don't like how like sometimes I just can't get my voice right on a particular like part, or I can't get the flow right. I can't catch the beat right. Then I get like a little you know agitated, as you can say. Like I'm a perfectionist, so like I like everything to sound perfect before I drop anything. So
Yeah.
like if it's like off just a little, like I don't get like upset. Like I wouldn't want it out there or anything like that.
Yeah. So, what kind of reason? What kind of music do you write about?
Just hard times, or like growing up, or like turning up, partying, like anything. Just
Yeah.
anything that comes to my mind. Like if I hear the beat, whatever vibe I get, is what I write. Is what I write down.
Okay. Whatever comes to mind.
Yeah, or whatever comes to mind. Like listening to a particular beat. If I'm like, oh, this sounds like a beat about some hard times, then I'll start writing about stuff like that. Or if it's a up tempo type party beat, I might write about turning up, partying, hanging out.
Okay. That's what's up. Man, I gotta listen to one of your tracks. Yeah. So now, what do you love about your music and why?
I love, like, she said that she loved me. I love that song particularly because I just love how like I caught the wave on it. I like how I caught the vibe right, and I just love how I like went off on it. Like I love the flow and everything. Like I really love that song. Like that's my favorite song that I made so far.
So you
I
got,
just love I love my flow on it, if you would say.
yeah. Okay, that's good to know. So you have a favorite song, and what's it called?
QB Quano said that she loved me, or
She
she
said
loved me.
she
It's
loved
on
me
it's
by
on
by you.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, that song's by you.
Yeah, by me.
Wow. Okay, I'm gonna check that out
Yeah.
for sure. We appreciate you sharing that with us. Yeah, everybody, make sure y'all check that out. She loved me, or she said she loved me by QB Quano on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud.
Yeah, SoundCloud. Shout out to SoundCloud. Don't forget, this episode is going to be available on demand on YouTube. Immortal Master Floppy, episode 16, Quano, Los Angeles, California, United States of America. You know what I'm saying? West Coast. So check it out. Check it out. We have a few more questions for you. We want to know, what is one of your favorite or most inspirational places you like to go?
Definitely Venice Beach. That's one of my main like places for inspiration. Like seeing the different people out there, seeing the performers, like you just get that vibe, and I get like really motivated by that.
Nice.
Off top.
That's what's up. That's what's up. That's dope. That's dope. Okay. And another thing that we like to know about is, we like to know, when did you decide to be an independent artist?
Since day one, I'm like, man, I want to work for myself. I want to keep my money, man. I don't want my money to be going to record label to be investing in like other people or anything like that, like any shady business going on. Like if you alone, then you ain't got nothing to worry about.
Yeah, absolutely. What's really important for people to know is you got people that are investing lots of money in these businesses, like Warner Brothers and Universal, and there's major independent labels too. Wu Tang, Slim Shady, Aftermath. So it goes on and on, right? So the thing is that when you become an artist, it's always good to be an artist, to live your dream, and but it's also good to know about the music business as well. You want to actually be equipped with that type of knowledge, because it really don't take, I mean, like like I'm not going to say that starting a business is easy, but I'm not going to say that I'm not going to say it's hard either. It's not hard, but it's not easy. But I'm going to tell you like this: if you really just put your head where your smarts is and start your own business, you can start off by making a website and an LLC, and that'll get you started right there. And so, a lot of record companies now, they don't really need to be involved, because there's so many distribution companies like TuneCore Records, CD Baby, DistroKid. There's all types of distribution companies, and different companies that are helping artists and promoters and producers to collect their masters and their royalties and stuff like that. So now DistroKid, there's, if that's what you're using, that's a really good one. There's other ones out there too, but just want to drop one thing. Make sure that you get your PRO. That's your Performing Rights Organization. And what that means is you need to get signed up with BMI, ABSCAP, or CSCAP. Now, I'm going to let you decide which ones of those organizations you want to be signed with, but you want to get hooked up with them very quickly. And usually a record company or a publishing company are going to try to get you to do that, and they're going to want to do it for you and tax you for it. So like, it's always good to just basically get signed up with BMI, ASCAP, and CSCAP. You don't need all three, you just need one. But if you get one, you can't sign up with another. So just choose which one you think is the best for you, and talk to talk to some people that might be interested. And BMI is actually free, so you might want to look into that one. I recommend BMI because it's free, and I've already I got, so yeah. I just wanted to break that down for you.
I had some artists I was interested in working with. They were just telling me about BMI, so that's definitely something I would look into.
Yeah. Oh, well, that's good news then. All right. So, Quano, tell us, what type of research do you do to perform your music or to improve music?
I just look like what's going on in the world today, like really, like anything current, any current events. That's what I do research on.
Okay, that's what's up. So are you working on? What are you working on right now?
I'm working on a couple of songs. I'm trying to get it done professionally. Got a couple of studios I'm looking at, and hopefully in a couple of weeks I can be up in there and have something out there. Nice.
That sounds great. That sounds real good. So you're working on some music right now. Are you working on any music videos?
Not at this moment, but definitely want to. I got a couple people who would like to shoot for me, so when the time comes, they're ready.
I'm gonna share something with you. So you got record companies, you got publishing companies that will do all this stuff for you. You know, they'll do it for, you know, some of them will do it free of charge, and some of them, they might ask for a little something maybe at the long run, you know, or maybe right away. But, you know, you just got to learn who to trust. Like, there are some good record labels out there. There's some good music publishers out there. You know, I recommend starting a record label. But if you ever, you know, want to look into, you know, getting started, you know, like what you're doing, you know, that's pretty much what you're doing. You know, you're just, you know, but you want to, what you want to do is you want to get started. You want, because the thing is that you want to start working on your publishing rights. Your publishing rights is very important because that's where people see your content. That's where people can find your content, and that's where you control your content. So you want to control what others see about your content, and your content may not be everywhere, but wherever it is, when they go look at it, you control what's on there. So publishing rights are important because, you know, you start getting recognized for your music, but you also start having publishing rights, which means, you know, that on this published date, this song was released, so we know nobody has this song on or before this date, because, you know, unless you have it, because, you know, this was you published it, or, you know, so you got to, you know, those are cool. And then and you just want to basically just make sure that you protect your music, but you only really don't need to do that unless, you know, somebody's stealing your music and actually making a hit. If they're making a hit, then yeah, you really want to register your copyrights. But, you know, you're the copywriter of your music. Anything that you create and put on a CD or tape or on paper, or, you know, something you send in an envelope to your house or in an email, that's your work. You created it. You know, you're the writer. You're the copywriter. That, you know, so a lot of people, they say, what do we do? What do we need to do to copyright our work? You don't got to worry about it unless somebody's stealing your copyright. That's called copyright infringement. Another thing I would recommend for you, young brother, is I would look into the trademark, because, you know, the trademark is really important for your trademark name, your trademark slogan, and your trademark logo. You know, so like, you know, for example, Nike. You know, Nike's a trademark name, and they have a trademark logo. It's the swoosh sign, and their trademark slogan is "Let's just do it." Okay, so those are all different. Those three are all separate applications, right? They have to actually turn in one application for the trademark name, one application for the trademark slogan, one for the logo, but they're all part of the same entity. So, you know, there's a way where you might have to, you know, you can trademark more than one thing, but you are, you know, everything is part of one entity. Oh, by the way, everybody that's dropping comments in the Immortal Master Floppy chat room, we really appreciate it. We just got a comment from somebody, Fadi Yazid. She says that this is an amazing and wonderful interview, and good job. Thank you, Fadi Yazid. Yeah, and thank you, Quano. We appreciate. Yeah. Again, we appreciate Quano for being a special guest on this episode 16. Quano, streaming on Spreaker Podcast Player and Spreaker.com, and it's available on YouTube on Immortal Master Floppy, episode 16, Quano, hosted by J. Blue Sanders on my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, The J. Blue Show. And thank you, Fadi Aziz, for your wonderful message. Anybody, make sure you like, comment, and share this episode. And make sure you leave a comment in the Immortal Master Floppy chat room. Let us know what's on your mind. Tell us what you're thinking. Any requests, let us know. Quano. So yeah, back to what we were. I'm just basically you know, giving you a little bit of game about about what we should know in the music business. You know, just the PRO. You know, get into that. Just look into that BMI, the ASCAP or CSCAP, and find out which organization you want to choose from there. And just, you know, the copyrights. You know, as far as your music or any like books or any anything, any ideas or anything you create, you know, that's all copyright. You know, just, you know, you'll be fine with that. You know, just you know, but get into that trademark, you know, registering your trademarks, you know, because you just never know when you come out and you're coming out with music, and then somebody decides to sue you because you're using their trademark name, and they can be a small local business, you know. So it's like, yeah, it's always good to check that database and see, you know, see what's up with that. But yeah, man. So yeah, I'm just, you know, just telling you a little bit about the music business, because you said, you know, you mentioned something about you just getting started. So my bad if I'm talking too much. I apologize.
I need this knowledge. I appreciate it, man. Keep it coming.
For sure, for sure. I got a few more questions for you, man, and I won't keep you too long. I won't keep you too much longer. So, all right. Now, tell us, how do you work?
Man, notepad, throw on some beats, some Red Bull, and go to work.
That's right.
Definitely.
And so you're from Los Angeles, and you don't own a record label, and
Nope.
you got some songs out on SoundCloud, YouTube. You're on Instagram. Okay. You said you mostly identify yourself as as a rapper. All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so what work do you most enjoy doing in the music industry or the music business? What do you most enjoy doing?
Promoting.
Promoting.
And just making music.
Okay, so promoting and making music. Okay. That's what's up.
Hey.
So what kind of platforms do you promote on?
Facebook, Snap, Instagram.
Okay. That's what's up. Do you have your own website yet?
I had one, but I gotta update it. I haven't been on it in a minute.
Okay. So you had a website. You haven't been on it in a minute. Okay. Do you have any did I ask you, do you have any embarrassing moments in your music career?
Nah, you haven't.
Okay, well, are there any like embarrassing moments in your music career where, you know, you just, you know, let me give you an example. Like, you know, some artists say they went on stage and they couldn't remember their lyrics. Some people say that the music turned off during their show. So I mean, are there any embarrassing moments that you remember, or, you know, or no?
Yeah, like the performance thing, you know, I forgot lyrics. I had to mumble.
Okay.
And, like, this one, it was like a little non-profit thing, no cursing. I accidentally slipped up and said a cuss word. You know, that was embarrassing.
Right. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's see here. Do you think that the artistic life is lonely? And if it is, how do you counteract it?
I don't think it's lonely. I got like positive people with me all the time.
Okay. For sure. Name something you don't love about the music industry and why.
The radio.
The radio.
And it seems like they be playing the same thing over
and over again.
Like,
rerun.
Coming up artists that need to be heard on there.
Do you work in any type of graphic designs or logos or images?
No, but I have some close friends who do, and they're pretty dope at it.
Okay, so you got a network.
Yeah, and my boy AK, he's a dope graphic artist.
For sure. All right, man. Well, you have anything else you want to say? Do you have any kids right now, or you know, is everything?
I got one.
You got one. You got one. It's a boy or girl?
Yeah, one daughter.
Daughter? For sure. For sure. That's what's up. Yeah, power to the people. Okay, man. Well, I think that's about it. We don't want to give up everything. We just wanted, everybody wanted to know who Quano was and what Quano does for a living. And, you really did a great job. I think I want to give you let's give Quano another round of applause. You know what I'm saying? And yo, we're back again. My podcast, DJ Blue Radio, The J Blue Show, streaming on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And I'm your host, J Blue Sanders. And right now we have Quano online. How you doing today, sir?
Good.
All right. How you?
Excellent.
For sure. So you doing okay right now?
Definitely.
You okay? For sure. So everybody, Quano, he's online with us. He's doing okay. It's Saturday, August 1st. Everybody, I hope you're enjoying your weekend. Quano, how about you, man? How's your weekend doing for you?
It's going pretty good, man. Pretty good, laid back.
Okay, so tell us, how'd you meet Lil B Crazy?
Oh man, my boy had a show. It was like in Hollywood or something. My boy Dizzy, you just had him on your show like not too long ago, and like he was cool people, man. We talked to him, chopped it up, and like I kept in contact with him ever since then.
Mm-hmm. For sure. Again, I want to say shout out to Lil B Crazy. I wouldn't be online with Quano. I wouldn't be online with Quano or Dizzy Dollars if it weren't for Lil B Crazy. Got access through him. He made that Instagram group chat, and I've been noticing these guys has been dropping a lot of their content on the group chat. So every now and then I might say something in there, and now Quano, he's responded. So let's see here. I might have a few more questions for you, Quano. I just might have a few more questions for you because everybody wants to know. But we're gonna ask these last couple of questions before we wrap this up, and then I'm gonna ask you if you have anything you want to say before the end of the show. All right?
Gotcha.
All right. So, all right. Question number one. Okay. So, what's the best piece of advice you've been given?
Keep my head up, push through the hard times, like don't give up. Just be positive, man. That was the best advice. Like it just stuck with me. Just be positive.
Good answer. Good answer. For sure. All right. And we're going to ask two more questions. We want to know, what we want to know is, why did you choose to write the song She Said She Loves Me?
Man, my homie, he was in there freestyling, and like when he dropped the hook, and I was like, oh wait, hold on, that's fire, dude, redo it. Like he was in there freestyling, and like when he said like this little certain part, it caught my attention. I'm like, oh wait, hold on, keep that, redo it, and then we just took off from there.
Okay, that's what's up. That's wonderful. Quano, tell us, what is your hottest single out right now?
The Netflix and Chill. It's on YouTube. My hottest one out, got the most views right now, and like that's the one that people were sharing for me.
Okay, all right, and that's a YouTube video?
Nah, it's just a little fan-made video, not really like a.
Okay, so it's just mostly audio and it's got a visual on it. Okay.
Yeah.
You don't have any music videos out yet?
Nah.
Okay, so you don't have any. So I can't ask you that question then. Okay, but your hottest single out right now, as you said, Netflix and what?
Yeah.
Netflix and chill. For sure. On YouTube. All right.
Yeah.
Way to go. All right. So, now for the last question, is there anything you want to add to this episode before we wrap this up, Mr. Quano?
Just follow me on Instagram, QB Quano. Follow my homie Dizzy Dollars. I'm too dizzy. He the one who put me on to this. And like, just be positive, man. Anybody going through hard times, where you can get through it. Don't give up, man, for real.
Thank you for sharing, man. And we love you, Quano, and we love the listeners. Shout out to Dizzy Dollars. Shout out to Lil Bree Crazy and everybody in the Instagram group chat room that be tuning in on these episodes and podcasts. We really appreciate your time. Quano, so you're more than welcome to be on my upcoming episode. We have more questions for you, and we're going to get back to you after these messages. We're just going to go ahead and call this episode a wrap. So let me ask you one more time. Is there anything else you want to add before we wrap this up?
Nah, just shout out to Dizzy, shout out to Bree. You know, everybody keep working, be positive. You know, just keep your head up.
Okay, I got one thing I want to say before we wrap this up. So all these questions I just asked Quano, if you want to send the answers to those questions to be featured on a site, send the answers to arts@newsandmediarepublic.org for a possible feature on the site. That's arts@newsandmediarepublic.org for a possible feature on the site. Just send them the answers to all these questions I'm asking Quano and get a possible feature on the site. That's what they do. That's arts@newsandmediarepublic.org. And don't forget, this is my podcast, DJ Blue Radio, The J Blue Show, streaming on Spreaker.com and Spreaker Podcast Player. And episode 16, Quano, will be available on demand on YouTube under Immortal Master Floppy. And that's it for today. And we are out. Peace.
Peace.